What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, I want to go ahead and tell you guys if we're going to be getting a live event this season or not. As you guys know, recently we've been getting a lot of live events back to back to back. It typically seems like instead of doing it how they used to, where they like announce it, they hype it up and everything else, it's going back to how it was in Chapter 1, where it was just like a thing where it was like, hey, it just kind of spawned in one day, oh hey, you know, the only real countdown we really had back then was stuff like the actual rocket event, but even that wasn't really that advertised outside of just going on, you know, like social media or whatever else, or going to specific locations that had a little timer on a TV in game. Now, to kind of summarize some of the details you guys should know about this, it is going to be another live event that we are going to be getting towards the end of the season, of course, but it will be something that has multiple phases of build-up before the actual main thing happens, and they're going to make it a little bit more obvious this time around that something's going on, so that you know, hey, I should probably be figuring out what to do before this event actually goes down, and to make it a little bit more clear without straight out telling you, hey, there is a live event about to go down here. Now, to kind of summarize some of the details that you may or may not have missed throughout the whole entire storyline, you know, this right here with like the Wanted Baron storyline and everything else that's already coming out, you may or may not have known that in the actual Battle Royale storyline, Fletcher Kane and Daigo from last season in the whole entire cinematic where he fought the samurai are actually working together in order to try capturing the 0-point shard before Midas, oh god, my aim, but before Midas actually gains a hold of it. Now, I'm not for sure what this is going to actually entail, how the live event's going to play out, if Daigo is going to capture it or if Midas is going to capture it, but we've kind of played both sides here. Now, we've mainly played in the storyline about the whole entire side of, you know, like Midas, you know, trying to make sure that he's all set up to grab the 0-point shard and everything else, working on the side that is opposite of Fletcher Kane because Kane has been doing taxes on the island, you know, having the stock market crash, all that type of stuff. But suddenly, when it comes to this live event, the focus isn't going to be so much on what we've been doing behind the scenes, but the other side of the coin. You know, what has Fletcher Kane and Daigo been doing behind the scenes? How are they actually preparing to try grabbing the 0-point shard before Midas does? And who is actually going to remain, like, victorious throughout all of it? And in order to make the event a little bit more obvious that it's going to be going down, now obviously I'm not going to mention, you know, any insane spoilers or anything, they are going to be having 5 stages of build-up where while you're on the battle bus actually gliding into the island and everything else, you'll see a giant pulse come from the island up to the sky to kind of show you, hey, an event's going to be going down in this location where the pulse is soon. And the more the phases that we go through all the way to phase 5 of that actual pulse is how close we're actually going to be getting to this live event going down. So, you know, if you've seen it like kind of get more intense over time, maybe you want to go over towards that area to see if there's a countdown or anything like that that could signify what's actually going down and when it will actually be happening. And once again, it will be something that happens on the main Battle Royale island, so it's going to be something where it won't have its own playlist or anything. You just have to queue into a normal Battle Royale or zero build match and actually experience it live. There will, of course, you know, be damaging disabled around like the last 5 minutes before it all happens and everything, but just kind of keep that in mind. And now a little bit of a disclaimer or PSA I want to put out here that has been kind of an issue in previous live events recently is there have been some situations where when a live event goes live, such as the All I Want for Christmas Is You live event with Mariah Carey, or even when we had other live events that happened in the game before, such as, if I can really think about it, the one from last season with the whole entire like samurai battle. If you're in a custom match by yourself via having a creator code or whatever else, and you don't have any other players in that actual lobby, there's a chance you might miss out on the live event. The reason for this is because for some reason, when it comes to these live events recently, that whole entire trigger that activates the whole entire event itself sometimes detects in a custom lobby that there's one player left or one squad left, and instantly victory royales the match, making it impossible for those people to actually see the live event going down. Now, could they have fixed it by now? Yes, however, it has been an issue for multiple mini events that we've actually had on the island, so just kind of keep that in mind. The best way you're probably going to go about doing this live event is either going just into a normal Battle Royale or zero build lobby, or if you're someone like me who has access to bot lobbies via a phone, using your phone account to actually get into a bot lobby playlist of Battle Royale or zero build, because that will still actually work. I've done most of my little viewings of the actual events and everything else in bot lobby playlist, and when the actual event goes down, all the bots kind of just like freeze in place and kind of just run into random walls if you go in replay mode and watch it, meaning that you basically get that experience of a custom creator match code lobby, but also being able to continue playing the match, get any XP or any quest completions that might be related to that match itself as well. Now, I do want to mention a second thing, though. We will be getting a free loading screen closer to the time of this actual live event going down, and it's going to be reminiscent of last season's live event where we actually saw, Daigo sitting next to the portal, trying to see Jade through the portal and rescue Jade from that whole entire portal live event. So that is going to be a nice little loading screen to kind of, throw back to back then, but also give us a reference point of, hey, we're getting closer and closer to whatever live event's actually going down here, and we're going to get a teaser for the very next season during it as well. So with that said, I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. I hope it gave you a little bit more information of what to expect when it comes closer to time for this live event. Most likely, if we are going to be hearing an update on anything, I would say it's probably going to be this Tuesday or Wednesday, sometime in the middle of next week, because of the fact that the whole entire free loading screen grant for that stock market crash Fletcher Kane loading screen is set to go away around this Tuesday or like this Wednesday, Thursday area. So that means around that time is when they're most likely going to fade out that part of the Fletcher Kane storyline and fade in the next part of Fletcher Kane and Daigo working together in order to try, getting this 0-point shard and taking control of the power that actually holds within it. But with that said, I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys next time with another upload. So until then, peace out.